nothing but good things to say about this Mustang, but there is one issue that's been bugging me lately, and it's this awful rattling or squeaking sound coming from the passenger side door here. A pretty faint noise, but it's enough to drive me nuts when I'm driving. If I'm driving with the windows down, it doesn't bother me at all, but it's when I roll them up. And it's just a minor thing, but I do want to, find out what it is and cure it. I don't want it to be making this noise. I don't think a car that normally costs $50,000 should be making a squeaky noise, but hey, I mean, it's based off of a $20,000 rental car body, so what do you expect? And the money goes towards all the performance modifications. But seeing that I like to do things by myself and work on vehicles myself, I'm going to try to open up the door and see if I can find what's making that noise. And some of you might be thinking, well, why don't I just take it in? It's under warranty. The vehicle has 1,200 miles on it. Dropping it off at the dealer, they told me if I brought it in on, say, a Friday at 7 a.m., they probably wouldn't get to it until a Monday. Inconvenient to drop it off. I got to get a ride back to get another vehicle to go to work. And this is something I think I could probably just do on my own here with some of the tools I have. So here we go. So the first thing we're gonna have to do is actually roll the window up, since it's already all the way down. We're gonna have to roll it up to a certain position, and that would be about right there. Now to take this door panel off, there's I think 3 or 4 bolts holding in. There's one right here, one right here. There's one behind. There's a panel covering it, hiding it right here. And I believe there's one behind this right here. We're going to remove the negative battery terminal to prevent any sort of a short. Remove these. There's 3 of them. These hold the battery cover. And I just dropped something. Okay, fast forward. Had to go pick up another one of yeah, very easy to lose, and it pops out once it's in the engine bay. Good luck. You can pop the battery cover off, and it exposes the pretty tiny battery. Actually, you can see there's a lot of space here to put a larger battery. I think they went with a smaller, lighter battery because this is the Performance Pack 2. I don't know, I could be wrong. You guys want to chime in that have other models of Mustang GT, EcoBoost, GT350? Yeah, chime in. We need to remove the negative battery terminal here. Just 10mm socket. Let's try not to lose this nut. And that comes right out. And there's nowhere to put it. Here's the solution. Perfect. These bolts are 7mm. Kind of narrow in there. Actually, they're screws. All right, now that we got those 2 7mm fasteners out of the bottom, we have to go behind here. Here's where we need some sort of pry tool to take this out, as there's a fastener behind here. And I'm going to try to use my little hook tool. There we go. That's what holds that in. And as you can see, this exposes another fastener. This one is 10mm. The infamous 10mm that everybody loses. Actually, I was supposed to take this piece off right here with a pry tool. I think the source of the noise might be in here. I may not want to go any further. If I screw something up, it's on me, but if they do it, it's on them. Them being the dealer, and they gotta replace the part. If I screw up, I gotta replace it. This thing's, the other side's not like this. This side makes a lot of squeaking noises. Come on, Ford. Well, I'm not going to finish this job. I'm going to button it all back up, see if it's changed any. Maybe some of these fasteners being slightly loose might change that noise, but I might just take it into the dealer or just live with it. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time. Most of the time it's not there. When the windows are down, I don't notice it. Maybe I'm being a little bit nitpicky. It's just, you know, when you spend so much on a car, you want it to be, you know, the way you want it. You want it to be perfect, but there is no such thing as a perfect car, in my opinion. At least when you're spending this kind of money. But anyway, I'm going to put that back together and see what happens. Well, that's a wrap. Gonna take it out for a spin, see if I can hear any noises, but this car, other than that, there's pretty much no complaints I have. I did notice when shifting into third gear hard, it'll grind, but it's like maybe 1 out of every 10 hard shifts into third. It never does it when just normal shifting, regular in-town driving, shifting into third. I'm not quite sure what that is. I've read a few places that if you change the manual transmission fluid out, that sometimes remedies that. So plenty of ones I've driven have done that. Seems to be kind of a Mustang trait. Maybe it's a trait with the MT82 transmission. Thing they should have upgraded it when it came to the Performance Pack 2, but they didn't. If you would have put the Tremec in here, it would have basically been a GT350, so I guess they needed some way to distinguish this level from the higher level Shelby. So, well, oddly enough, the noise is gone from the door. They say the performance and driving experience this thing brings you largely outweighs any little quirk like that. But at least that's for now. We're at 1,300 miles on this thing and about a month and a half of ownership. Actually, we're going on to 2 months of ownership here, so still loving it. Absolutely loving it.